back to the channel. Today is something a little different. I submitted some coins to ANAC'S, and I received 5 of them. 5 of them are still being done, and I'm getting ready to send 10 more. So I will go over the ones that I received, the 5 that I got back. I submitted my 2000 Cheerios. It turned out awesome. I picked the Cheerios coin up. It was at a thrift store. I got 5 of them for $1 a piece, so I decided to submit one. I got my 2019 W, 1 cent. MS69. It turned out pretty nice. I'm very impressed. My 1958 1 cent proof 67. My brother gave me that one. I got a 1960D small date and a 1960D large date. I received these from Can Auctions. Thank you, Can. I decided to submit them. And the reason I decided to go with ANAC'S was the idea behind it is it's a personal collection. I do like that you can read them from the top. I do like that. I like the fact that they're pretty simple. I like the color of it, the color scheme. It doesn't bother me much. I like it. It is a little cheaper to get them graded. But for a personal collection, I don't plan on reselling them, so that's the other premise, is it's just personal. I don't have to pay for a membership. I can submit them. The submitting form's fairly easy. I mean, quantity, coin date, mint mark, denomination, owner's value, and if you're doing variety. I think it's fairly easy. Like I said, I submitted 10. I got 5 back. I submitted them together but separate. So, learning lessons for me, especially. When I sent the first 10, were all cents, and these ones here were the first to come back, or older, so they took longer. So I had 5 economy and 5 modern. So the moderns came back before. I didn't have anything special done to them, no cleaning. So, you know, with the shipping, one thing to take into consideration with shipping is 1 to 4 coins is $29. 5 to 20 is $36. Some of them have a 5 coin minimum, so if you're going to do 5, you might as well do 20, because you're going to pay the same shipping. So with that in mind, you know, I submitted 10, and I'm comfortable with the number 10. I'm just getting ready to submit 10 more. So I'll go over those as well. So the first one I'm getting ready to submit is the 1870 Indian head. I picked this up at the fun show. The second one is a 1908S Indian head. I also picked it up from the fun show. And again, I want to get them submitted. They're for personal collection, so my Whitman album, anything that I think deserves to be encapsulated, I will put a plug in the album and number it for the box, which it will have a slab box, and that will be in there. So we'll go over that at a later time as well. Third one is a 1957 1 cent. The fourth one is the reverse proof W, 2019 W 1 cent. 5 is a 1866 3 cent piece. So premises is a little bit of everything. Also typeset. The sixth one is a 1883 5 cent without cents. Again, you know, it'd be for a typeset. 7 is the 1883 5 cent with cent. 8 is a awesome looking 1938D. I mean, it is awesome. I'm not going to submit it for full steps. I really don't think it has it. But it is an awesome looking coin. 9, again, a 1945D. Very beautiful. Again, I don't think it has full steps. I'm not submitting it for that, but it's in awesome condition. Some of these coins I got from my brother. Some of these coins I got from my dad. Some of these coins I kept to the side because I wanted to add them to my collection, but I also don't want to pull them out and plug them into my album, so I'll get them encapsulated and then add them. 10 is a 1958 nickel proof. 11, 1962 proof. This got blue toning. I'm just curious on how they label that. It's got, well, you may not see it in the camera, but it's got awesome blue toning to it. Very beautiful. Again, I would say it has full steps, but I'm not submitting it for full steps. 12, very small. It's a 1841 10 cent seated dime. And 13, lucky 13. I said I was going to submit 10, but I'm submitting 13. Why, I don't know. 13 is a 1939 Mercury dime. Very beautiful condition. I'm not quite sure where I picked it up at, but I am submitting that. So I am submitting 13 coins. Again, shotgun shell like usual. I'm doing a slab box for each of my Whitman albums. And then obviously from 1 cent up. I made the choice a long time ago. I wasn't going to do the Whitman album for the large cent. There's a couple that I won't get into, but I do have the Flying Eagle series and down. So the ones that I need for that, I'll wind up getting submitted. So again, my hieroglyphics printing the best I could. That's how you'd fill it out. I'm doing a money order just because I like to do that. And that's, you fill it out and make a photocopy of this. They did send me back a submission form which has the carbon copy, so you'd keep a copy and then you'd keep the yellow copy, customer copy. Then they have 2 copies. I already filled out the other one prior, so I'll use this on my next submission, which will wind up being 10 quarters, maybe a little bit more, but definitely the 10 W quarters. So with the W series, I would like to do a slab box, just do all graded W series. So the dime, the nickel, the reverse proof to proof. I know there's various variations. all 10 quarters, the 5 from the 2019 and 5 of the 2020s. Again, I found those all in circulation and they are pretty nice, so I do want to get them submitted. Again, it's just for a personal collection. So So you put them in a flip, 2.5 by 2.5. All I have are the 2x2s, and they didn't seem to have an issue with them the first go around, so I'm resubmitting those. I do have some 2.5 by 2.5 Mylars, but again, I only have 1 or 2 of them, so trying to be consistent. So they do want them gum band, rubber band, not sealed, stapled. Then I will take them, I will gum band half and half. Bagium. Bubble wrap them. And then box them. I use a USPS box because they do want them that where you have a tracking number. So this is the way I sent the first 10. This is the way I'm going to send these 10 through the post office. Just as easy peasy. I'll add this form after I finish out the date on it, and then add the money order, and then I will ship this off in the mail. Then hopefully I get the other 10 back, or the other 5 back. And then we can go over those. I just prefer ANAC'S for personal collection because it's just a personal collection. And then, you know, when I'm dead and gone pushing daisies, somebody else can, you know, keep them or sell them. And, you know, I'm not trying to make a buck on anything. So, again, you know. So if you like my Crayola crayon mat, and since I am a crayon eater, I just thought it'd be fitting, funny, I like it. We'll play a little around with I did hear that they have a special anniversary edition of crayons. I would like to find out more about that. I may get them. So, in conclusion, I do want to start some Canadian coinage as well. I did prepare 10 coins for submission, but at the last minute I decided just to stick with the US coins. But I do want to submit some Canadian coins, and they have the non-US minted coins, so I will be submitting that. I don't think I'll do any type of reholdering, but I do have a couple older ANAC'S slabs, and I do like them. I will keep them. They're soapbox, and I'll keep a hold of them. I mean, there's no sense on slabbing them. I mean, they're already encapsulated. They're just a little on the older side, and I'm just sticking to ANAC'S. And it is a good way to start small and work bigger. This was just a little bit of a tutorial for ANAC'S, why I like ANAC'S, the reasons behind what I'm doing. It's something a little different, and I wanted to, this is just a continuation of my Whitman albums. So I told myself that if there was anything that was over $100 significantly, that I would either buy it certified or have it certified. Like the 1909 SVBD scent, I would honestly, unless I 100% knew for a fact that it was genuine, I would not buy them raw unless it was a really good deal and I really trusted the person I got it from. So I would perhaps, I would buy that certified through PCGS, NGC, ANAC'S, or some major grading company. So if you like what you see, please give it a thumbs up. And as always, thank you and have a grateful day.